What's up, everybody? John Matrixx here for another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. Today, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself, tells us the cold hard truth of Disney Star Wars and their disrespect for the past. I looked on comicbook.com here, and it says Mark Hamill again expresses disappointment with current Star Wars trilogy due to them forgetting the past. And he goes into a lot of graphic details about this. Now, we all know that Mark Hamill really butted heads with Rian Johnson on his character of Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill told Rian Johnson, Jedi don't quit, that kind of thing. And we saw what Rian Johnson did to Luke in The Last Jedi. He made Luke a bum. Luke was just a complete utter bum. He was just unrecognizable. So it says here, in a new interview, Mark Hamill has talked more about his disappointment with the Star Wars franchise after The Last Jedi killed off his character and completely closed the door on Luke Skywalker being reunited with old friends Han Solo and Leia Organa. So it also mentions this scene with C-3PO in The Last Jedi. We actually saw Luke's force projection interact with C-3PO. And initially, he wasn't going to do any of that. This is what Mark Hamill says here. They had me walking by 3PO, not even acknowledging him. I said, I can't do that. Rian Johnson said, okay, go over and do whatever. Come on, Rian Johnson, really just whatever? I mean, you didn't even let Luke acknowledge C-3PO? C-3PO faithfully served Luke Skywalker for, I don't know, 20, 30 years. And you just tell Mark Hamill, okay, just do whatever? See, this is the problem with Disney Star Wars. These idiots over there at Lucasfilm do not understand Star Wars. I mean, you don't have to be in the film industry to actually understand Star Wars. There's no way in the world Luke would just walk by C-3PO and not say anything to him. It just won't happen. It really, really won't happen. And he also goes into more detail here about Luke not being able to reunite with Han. He said, I just thought Luke's never going to see his best friend again. When you look at it in a self-centered way, I said that it was a big mistake that those three people would never reunite in any way. I guess I was wrong because nobody seems to care. Wow. Mark Hamill is just dropping savage knowledge about Disney Star Wars. No Han, Luke, and Leia, not in one scene whatsoever. First of all, Luke should have been in The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, Disney. But no, you want to put these new characters up front that nobody cares about. I mean, just the little things. I mean, Luke just walking by C-3PO and not saying anything. That's mind-boggling right there. George Lucas would never allow that to happen. I mean, Luke hasn't seen C-3PO, I don't know in how many years, probably at least 10 years. Can you imagine Luke just walking by C-3PO, and C-3PO says in the movie, Master Luke. That's what he says. And can you imagine Luke just walking by and not even saying a word to C-3PO? Well, he didn't say a word to C-3PO at all in the movie. All he did was wink his eye at him, which didn't really feel like Luke to me. So I just don't get it. I mean, man, Rian Johnson, I'm just really questioning how in the world did this man get a Star Wars trilogy off The Last Jedi. I mean, anybody, just the smallest things, a fan could actually know that Mark Hamill would acknowledge C-3PO when he saw him for the first time in forever. This is just idiotic. Now, I'm not going to really put the whole, Luke not reuniting with Han and Leia on Rian Johnson because they killed off Han Solo in The Force Awakens under J.J. Abrams' watch. So completely destroying the past. I mean, they said it in the movie. And Mark Hamill even said it right here too. Says, so I went over and I did whatever. They say in the script, forget the past, kill it if you have to, and they're doing a pretty good job. That is a quote from Mark Hamill. That is just savage. That is the cold, hard truth about Disney Star Wars. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And this should really let a lot of fans know that Episode 9 is in real trouble. I mean, George Lucas would never allow any of this stuff to happen. Now, do I expect Episode 9 to be better than The Last Jedi? Absolutely, I do. It'll be better than The Last Jedi. Not saying it'll be good, but it'll be better. But those things right there, that just really ticks me off about Disney Star Wars. You want to know why Disney Star Wars is dying? Look right here. When one of the major stars in all the Star Wars movies is saying what the fans are saying. They just don't get it. So, what do you guys think about all this? Mark Hamill dropping truth bombs on Disney Star Wars. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.